Hello students, it is the second session from 9th standard science. The lesson name is Law of Motion. In the first session, what we have discussed? We have discussed the concept of motion. Motion is nothing but change in the position of an object with respect to surrounding. Again, motion is a relative concept. That point we have discussed. Again, we have discussed displacement and the distance. Distance is an actual path or length of the actual path traveled by object while going from initial position to final position. But what is the displacement? Displacement is a minimum distance from starting point to the final point, that is the finishing point. So that part we have discussed. Again, the difference in between distance and displacement, that also we have discussed. Here in the next session, some more concept related to speed and velocity that we are going to deal with. See, which are these points? First, we are starting with one example. What is this example? Example is here. It is a Sheetal and Prashant's house. Here we are having Sangeeta's house, and here we are having the school. So three locations are there: location A, location B, and location C. What is the distance in between Sheetal Prashant's house to the Sangeeta's house? It is only 500 meters. Now Sheetal's house to Sangeeta's house to school distance is 1200 meters. Now two routes are there, or two incidences are there. Prashant is starting his journey from his house directly to the school. That means 1300 meters. But now see here, Sheetal starting her journey from her house to first Sangeeta's house and from Sangeeta's house to school. Then what is the distance covered by Sheetal? Total distance, that is 500 meter and then 1200 meter. So total distance covered by Sheetal is 1700 meter. Here Prashant has adopted this path, that is straight path. Then Prashant's covered distance is 1300 meter. As it is straight line, the displacement and the distance for Prashant is same because it is straight line. But for Sheetal, distance covered is 1700 meter. But here distance, it is a initial condition or initial position, and this one is a final point or final position. So the distance, minimum distance in between Sheetal's house to school is 1300 meter. So that are the changes. So what again we are want to clear. So distance is a length of an actual path while going from one place to another place. But displacement is a minimum distance from the initial position to final position. Now let's discuss this one. First, Sheetal is traveling. We are not going to focus on Prashant. Sheetal is traveling her journey from her house to Sangeeta. So it is considered as a path A. She took 5 minutes to cover its journey and distance is 500 meters. So the first condition we are discussing, Sheetal's speed, not velocity. Sheetal's speed, because speed is related to distance and velocity is related to displacement. So Sheetal's speed along path A. What is the distance of A? That is 500 meter is the distance. Okay, what is the time taken by Sheetal to cover her journey? That is 5 minutes. Is it clear? So totally 500 divided by 5, and so it is 100 meter per minute. 100 meter per minute. That means speed of Sheetal is 100 meter per minute. 1 minute she will cover 100 meter distance. Now Sheetal's speed along path B. Here is path B. What is the total distance here? Total distance is 1200 meter. And what she took the time to cover this journey? That is 24 minutes. So here we are getting 50 minute or meter per minute. Getting? So it is a speed. But when we consider average speed from point A to point C, that means Sheetal's journey, total journey from her house to school, that is now we want total distance. Total distance, first distance is 500 plus second distance is 1200. Then first time is 5 minutes, second time is 24 minutes. So finally we are reaching like this one, 1700 meter divided by 29. And so this answer is, that is 58.6. So what is here? Meter per minutes. Got or not? So it is an average one. So what is clear from this one? Speed is related to distance. Now what is the Sheetal's velocity? Velocity means what here? It is related to displacement. So what is the minimum distance from Sheetal's house to school? That is 1300 meter only. So what is the time she taken? Total time we should consider. So 5 plus 29. So here we want 1300 divided by 29. Here 5 plus 24. Total is 29. And finally we are getting answer here 44.83. 44.83 meter per minute. Got. So this is the calculations for velocity and the speed. Speed is related to distance and the velocity is related to displacement. After discussing this concept, we are moving towards the next concept. What is the effect of speed and direction on velocity? See, first we are discussing, that is, how speed will affect the velocity. Consider it is a straight line. So as straight line is there or straight path is there, now point A and point B we having 10 meter distance, and consider this distance has covered by any object in 1 minute. So what is here? As it is straight line, distance is also 10 meter and displacement is also 10 meter. It is an actual path or length of an actual path travelled by an object while going from first point to another point. So it is a 10 meter. So what is the speed here? The speed is 10 meter divided by 1 minute. So here 10 minute or 10 meter per minute. But what is the displacement? Displacement is also 10 meter. Why? Because it is a minimum distance. Because of straight path, it is also minimum distance from the starting point to initial point. So here velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. So displacement is 10 meter divided by 1. So it is also 10 meter per minute. Getting? So when straight path is there is no difference in between speed and velocity. Consider the object has increased the speed twice the previous one. That means now speed is 20 meter per second. Or if speed is 20 meter per second, so definitely this distance covered by this object is 20 meter. So that much the displacement. Getting or not? But here one thing we should consider, as speed increases, definitely velocity also increases. As speed decreases, definitely velocity also decreases. Because how, see, if speed is 20 meter, and within 1 second it will travel, now the distance in between A and B, A is a initial position, B is a final position, so distance increases or not. So as distance increases, definitely velocity also decreases, because as there is an increase in distance, definitely there is an increase in displacement. So on first thing, speed is directly proportional to velocity, or velocity is directly proportional to speed. As speed increases, velocity increases. As speed decreases, velocity is also decreases. So it is the first relation, velocity can get affected by speed. Second one, how it get affected by the direction? See, it is a starting position and it is a final position number 1, final position number 2 and final position number 3. So it is a circular path, that is a turn of a road. When you are going to turn, suppose if it straight line, road is straight line, but without consider road may be straight, and here we having turn, one person is moving from this S to this condition, so this is a distance covered. But now object is moving like a circular path on the circular path and condition 1. So this is a distance, but it is a displacement. Got it? D1 distance, D2 displacement. Now if we consider final point number 2, this total path is considered as a distance covered, but the minimum distance is what? Displacement. Here when we consider the straight line, definitely here what remains same? Speed remains same. Here direction is not changing, only change in speed. Here we are focusing on there is a no change in speed, only change in direction of a motion of a object. As motion get changed, as direction of motion get changed, definitely distance covered is a different part and the displacement is a different. And always here distance cover is more than the displacement. See, suppose this is a point, final point number 3. So what is the total distance covered by the object? Total distance covered by object is like a curve path. Got? So total distance is little longer. But what about the displacement? Displacement is very short one. So as displacement decreases, definitely velocity decreases. Though the speed is more, though the speed is more or distance covered is more, velocity become less. Why? Because of less distance has covered. So what is within the first part what we have discussed? When direction is same, if speed increases or decreases, velocity also increase or decrease in the velocity. Now within the second one, though speed is same, if there is a change in direction, then also we are getting change in velocity. But see, if both are changing, that means change in speed as well as direction. Definitely as speed changes, velocity changes, as direction changes, velocity changes. So what are the three factors or what are the three conditions we are getting? See, first condition, if direction same, change in speed, velocity get changed. If speed is same, direction get changed, then also velocity get changed. And when speed as well as direction get changed, then also velocity get changed. So there are two factors which affect on velocity. First is speed and second is the direction of motion of an object. If any change within this one, definitely there will be change in velocity. Then what is speed? Speed is nothing but distance divided by time. Who has invented or who has used this first equation to find a speed? That the scientist is Galileo. So Galileo has put forth the theory of how to measure the speed, that is speed is equal to distance divided by time. And from his equation we got the speed of sound in dry air, not a moist air, gentle air we are discussing here, that is 343.2 meter per second. That means if you are away from each other by 343.2 meter and if you will utter the sound, then within 1 second that sound will be heard by the second person, because here speed of light is 343.2 meter per second. Now what is the speed of light? The speed of light is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Means what? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, this is the value. This much meter per second that light will travel within 1 second. Then the speed of revolution of earth, that is 29,770 meter per second. See, along with earth, outer surface of earth is moving with a great speed and we all are also moving along with earth. But why we are not getting the movement? We are not getting the movement because we also moving along the earth. So there is not a change in surrounding. So surrounding is also moving along with us. So as we all having the same speed, we are not getting the movement or the motion when the revolution of Earth. The new point we are dealing, that is uniform and the non-uniform linear motion. Linear motion means what? The motion of an object along the straight path. Then as it is straight path is there, definitely there is no change in direction. Only speed can get changed. That means velocity is there. Yes, this incidence is going to affect on velocity, because maybe there is a change in velocity, maybe there is a change in speed, definitely there will be change in velocity. So see here, we are discussing one incidence. At 5 o'clock, Amar, Akbar and Anthony have started their journey. Then at 5 o'clock, distance covered by Amar, Akbar, Anthony 0, 0, 0. Then now, as they have started the journey along the same path and straight path, that is linear motion. Then see here, after 30 minutes, when there is a time in a clock is 5:30, Amar is from 0 to 20 kilometer. So all the distances here are in kilometer. So what is the difference in between this? So he has covered distance of 20 kilometer. Here he having the distance of 18 kilometer, and he has, or Anthony has covered the distance of 40 kilometer. But as journey started further, see here, after again 30 minutes, we having 40. So again the difference in between 20 and 40. So within the next 30 minutes, he has covered the distance of 20 and he has covered the distance of 18. So the same distance they have traveled. Within the first half an hour, Amar covered distance of 20 kilometer, and in the second half hour he also covered the distance of 20 kilometer. What about Akbar? Akbar also traveled 18 kilometer in the second half, again 18 kilometer. But see here, and he also traveled the same distance 14 kilometer. So what is here? In equal interval of time, that means within the first 30 minutes 20, within the second 30 minutes again 20, within the first 30 minutes 18 kilometer, within the second 30 minutes 18 kilometer, within the first 30 minutes 14 kilometer, within the second 30 minutes again 14 kilometer. So up to this point, Amar, Akbar and Anthony are covering equal distances. Equal means not compared to Amar and Akbar, compare the distance with them only. First 20, second 20, first 18, second 18, first 14, second 14, like this one. Getting? Now see here, within the third half hour, distance difference in between 40 and 60, that is 20. But what about here? The difference is of only 6 kilometers. Getting? And here we having the difference of near about again 14 kilometers. So what happened here? Now here, within the third session, he covered the distance of 20 kilometer. He has covered the distance of 14 kilometer. So equal interval of time, equal distance they are covering. But what about Akbar? Akbar failed to cover the distance. Getting? So up to its point, uniform velocity having, or uniform velocity having, but here velocity get changed. Getting? As velocities get changed here, so what about this one? Amar, Akbar and Anthony out of 3-1. Now up to this moment, for equal interval of time, they are covering, only Amar and Anthony are covering the same distance or equal distance, 20, 20, 20, 14, 14, 14. But Akbar failed to achieve this condition, 18, 18 and 6 only. Next one, within the next 30 minutes, he covered the same distance, 60, 80, 80 divided by 60, 20. But see here, now here a great change is there, and that change is 28. So again there is a change in the covering distance. And what about him? Yes, Here also we having near about 14 kilometer. Got? So who kept here? Who has engaged within themselves, or who has covered the equal distances? Here only Amar and Anthony are covering the equal distances. What about Akbar? Akbar is not covering the equal distance in the equal interval of time. So again here 20, and here is also 20. But what about here? See, here 25, and here is also near about 25. But what about this? Here we are having 14, and here is also 14. So see, wherever you go, only Amar and Anthony are covering the equal distance in equal interval of time. So after every 30 minutes, you are getting 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and here we are getting 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. But what about here? 18, 18, 6, 28, 25, 25. So not a equal distance in equal interval of time. So here Akbar's journey or Akbar's motion is considered as a non-uniform, because in equal interval of time Akbar is not covering the equal distance. But what about Amar? Amar is covering equal distance 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 in each 30 minutes. And so Amar's motion is considered as a uniform motion. And here for Anthony, Anthony is also covering the same distance in the same interval of time. That means each 30 minutes 40 kilometer distance he is covering. So Anthony's motion is also uniform linear motion. So what should be the definitions of uniform linear motion and non-uniform linear motion? See here, if an objects cover equal distance in equal interval of time or time intervals, it is said to be uniform motion. But if an object covers, here only one difference is there, unequal distance in equal interval of time. Time interval is equal, but only change in the distance covered by that object is unequal, then it should be non-uniform motion. So that are the definitions of uniform motions and non-uniform motion. What we have discussed from the example of Amar, Akbar and Anthony. Amar was covering always 20 kilometer distance in 30 minutes, and Anthony was covering 14 kilometer per 30 minutes. And Amar's motion and Anthony's motion was a uniform linear motion. That means they were moving in uniform speed. And when speed is uniform, velocity is said to be uniform. That means in each and every time interval with the same velocity, Amar is covering the same distance. What about Anthony? Anthony also covering the same distance. Where straight line is there, speed is equal to velocity. There is no distance in between speed, and there is no change or no difference in between speed and velocity when straight motion is there or a linear motion is there. But if direction get changed, definitely speed is different and velocity is different. We are discussing the straight path, linear path, and so straight path, so linear motion. But what about Akbar? Akbar's coverage or a speed is decreasing. Sometimes it is decreasing, sometimes it is increasing. First it is near about 18 kilometer in the two first sessions, then again 6, that means speed decrease, and again last session is 25, so speed increases. So if there is an increase and decrease speed, then that is called as non-uniform speed or non-uniform motion, and that is also non-uniform velocity. Getting? So have you observed your activity? When you are sliding down or when you are playing on the slide in a park, you will observe that when you are ready to slide, your velocity is 0. That means your speed is 0 because you are sliding with the same line or same path. So here speed is equal to velocity. So when you are starting to slide or ready to start to slide, then your velocity is 0. But as you are sliding down, your speed and that is velocity is increasing. And when you reach the lower part or when you reach to end part, generally your speed is 0. So starting position speed is 0, that is velocity is 0. End point speed is again 0, that is velocity is also 0. So there is a change, that is increase or decrease. Generally here increase, but maybe decrease sometimes, because we are discussing only example of that slide only. So wherever there is a change in velocity in time interval or some time interval, such kind of motion is acceleration or accelerated motion. So see here, Amar's and Akbar's motion is not accelerated motion, because in equal interval of time, equal distance they are covering, so no change in velocity. But what about Akbar? 18, 6, 26, 25, like changes are there, and so Akbar's condition is considered as Akbar's motion is considered as a accelerated motion. So what is acceleration? Acceleration, change in velocity. If velocity changing in equal interval of time or any interval of time, that is considered that is accelerated motion. So what is the definition here? If the velocity of an object changes during certain time interval, if there is a change in velocity, not about Akbar, not about Anthony, now we have to discuss about Akbar, because in equal interval of time, change in velocity is same. Getting? That means constant velocity, uniform velocity. When there is a non-uniform motion, that is non-uniform speed, that is non-uniform velocity, such a velocity is called as acceleration. Getting? So what is the definition? If the velocity of an object changes during certain time interval, whatever then, increase or decrease, then it is said to have a accelerated motion. So whose motion is accelerated motion? Not Amar, not Anthony. Here Akbar's motion is in acceleration. Now one example we are discussing now, what kind of accelerations are there. There are three kind of acceleration, two types of acceleration we are having, that we are going to discuss in the next session. But here how many accelerations are there? Acceleration may be positive, acceleration may be negative, or acceleration may be 0. See, you are cycling. As you are at the rest position, here velocity is 0, because you are not going to cover the distance, and so velocity is 0. We are going to stop, here is also velocity 0. Now what is going to happen? See, as you start to paddling, definitely you will cover more distance in an equal interval of time. That means in the first second you will cover 1 meter, in the second you will cover the 3 meter, 5 meter, 8 meter, 10 meter, like this one. You reach the velocity 10 meter per second at point B, and now you are moving with the same speed, that is same velocity, that is now from B to C you are at the same velocity, that is uniform motion you have achieved. So wherever you go, there you having velocity 10 meter per second. So here is also 10 meter per second. Now you are going to stop. So definitely you will apply the brake. After applying the brake, definitely in each and every second or consecutive, each and every second, definitely your speed, that is your velocity. Why velocity and speed is same? Because you are moving along the linear path or straight path. So speed starts to decrease, and as decreasing at the final, when you are at the rest, and finally at the rest, you will get the velocity again 0, because you will not move there. So here speed is increasing, there is a increasing, here speed is same, and here speed is decreasing. So what is acceleration? Acceleration is nothing but what? That is the final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. So see here, what is here? Here final initial velocity is 0, that is less, and final velocity is more. So here acceleration is equal to final velocity into initial velocity divided by time. Whatever may be the time, we are considering the same time, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, consider only. So here, as you are subtracting more value, that is 10 minus 0 divided by 5. So here 5 divided, that is 10 divided by 5. So here positive acceleration we are getting. But what about here? See, acceleration is equal to final velocity into minus initial velocity divided by time. So final velocity is 0 and initial velocity is 10 divided by 5 seconds. Here is also 5 seconds. So minus 10 divided by 5. So answer is negative 2. So what is here? Acceleration may be positive. Acceleration is negative. But what about here? Acceleration is equal to final velocity is 10. Initial velocity also 10 divided by 5. So 0 divided by 5. So 0. So what kind of accelerations are there? Here we having positive acceleration. Here we having negative acceleration. And here we having zero acceleration. When speed is increasing, that is velocity is increasing, positive acceleration we are getting. When speed is constant, velocity is constant, uniform motion, then what is there? Zero acceleration is there. And when speed is decreasing, that is velocity is decreasing, then definitely negative acceleration is there. So here acceleration, that is the velocity is in this direction and the acceleration is also, that is v and a. They are both in same direction. Here we do not having the acceleration, zero acceleration. But here when we having the velocity in this direction, acceleration is opposite to direction of a velocity. And so as it is opposite to direction of velocity, then the object comes to rest, that is velocity, final velocity is 0. So what we have discussed here, if the velocity of an object changes during a certain time interval, then it's said to have an accelerated motion. Acceleration may be 3 types. Which are they? Positive acceleration, negative acceleration and zero acceleration. When speed is increasing, acceleration is positive. When speed is decreasing, acceleration is negative. If uniform speed is there, uniform velocity is there, acceleration is 0. In positive acceleration, velocity and acceleration are in the same direction. In the negative acceleration, velocity and acceleration are in negative direction or they are opposite to each other. And so speed remains 0 at the end of this activity. Okay. After this, in the next session, we will discuss some more concepts related to acceleration. Thank you.